What's up, Kings? We've got another 6 games coming up. We've got another 4 fire picks for you. T is back in the building, so we've got the value plays. Let's get it.
Sub to the channel cause your boy's getting busy. Coming to you live from the west side of Sydney. We've got the free picks and the juice and the daily. It's all free, you don't even have to pay me.
Okay, what a day that was. There was a lot of games on. I personally put down a lot of bets. Profitable one for me. So if you joined the Discord, you would have seen that. Nice value play on Jokic, and quite a few singles came home for us. But we're not here to talk about my personal plays. We're here to talk about what's been done on YouTube. Quick recap of accountability from our last video. Quite a few plays. We took Trae Young over 9.5 assists. He cashed those. I think I had 7 assists in the second quarter. It was a pretty crazy effort from him. Mitchell Robinson, we had him over 11.5 rebounds. That game didn't go the way that it was planned. Field goal percentage was too high from both teams. It was quite a strange one to watch, to be honest. Every time he found himself in great rebounding position, especially offensively, the Knicks made the bucket. So that didn't cash in. We had Jokic over 12.5 rebounds. He got 15 to 16 rebounds. He only had 1 rebound in the first quarter, but rallied home very strong. Didn't get the win, but amazing stat line from Jokic. We had Westbrook over 12.5 points, moved to the bench role. Didn't work out for him. Didn't play many minutes. And when he did put up shots, they weren't very good. So looks like we'll be fading my man Russ for quite some time. Had 2 players in Jalen Johnson. One is over of 11.5 points. I think he finished on 18. We took a value play for him to get 15 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 3-pointers made. He scored 18 points. I think he had 10 rebounds. But he was 0 from 2 from downtown. So no luck on the value play there. It takes our season record now to 4.5 units in the profit on our single players, 38 units in the profit for the multis, and still 43.1 units overall. So things are looking nice. We do have T back in the building. So there'll be 2 picks from him, 2 picks from me, 1 value play each. And if you want to see all the work that T's doing, you can jump in his Telegram. Everything I do, you know where it is. It's all in the Discord, baby. Links are in the description. Jump in. We're actually close to a milestone in Discord, almost 900 members. So jump in. You might be on our 900th. Let's get amongst it, boys. First pick, taking the man in the thumbnail. I like Steph Curry over 29.5 points tomorrow. I haven't done a massive write-up for this one, but it's quite simple. Recent form, looking at his hit rate, 55% so far this season. His form against the opponent, up against the OKC Thunder. He's covered this line in 4 straight games against OKC, averaging 35 points per game. His matchup isn't bad. He's performed well for them in the past. And this Golden State Warriors offense needs him. Wiggins isn't producing like he used to. Klay Thompson is looking awful. They don't have Draymond in there. Chris Paul can't shoot to save his life at the moment. So we're really liking Steph Curry to go over this points line. He has to in order for them to be competitive. They can't keep relying on guys like Saric to give them some extra points. So take Steph Curry over 29.5 points against the Oklahoma City Thunder. And then our value play. So I got 2 of my favorite point guards rocking up in this show today. But we're taking Kyrie Irving under 25.5 points, under 4.5 rebounds, and over 5.5 assists. You can get that for $6.25 on Bet365. He's played 9 games so far this season, and he's actually fell within these parameters 4 out of those 9 games. In terms of his points, hasn't been scoring the ball very well so far. He's only covered his point line twice in 9 games so far, 22 points per game. Luka's doing what he always does. It's not like he's having a historic offensive performance so far this year, but we're seeing Dallas support players really stepping up, and it's really just reducing Kyrie's need to score. Grant Williams is chipping in a little bit. Tim Hardaway's been playing well off the bench. He's been lighting teams up. Derek Lively chips in when he's got a good matchup. And that high fly that just came back. They only played a couple of games for him. He's doing very well as well. Can't think of his name right now. But besides that, Kyrie's not scoring as much as he needs to. Tends to save himself for the fourth quarter, and a lot of the time he hasn't had to. Looking at his rebounds line, the 4.5. So the part I really love about this, and you might consider taking this as a single bet, Kyrie has gone under this rebound line in 10 of his last 11 games up against Dame Lillard. So far this season, I think he's probably 40 to 50%. He's gone over and under this line. But the key call out for me is the Dame matchup. So I went back to all of his matchups against Dame in his career. Only covered it once, really. In that one game, he picked up 5 rebounds. So looking at the matchups, Kyrie looks like he is going to have to be the one to defend Dame. I can't see him matching up with either any of the bigger wing players. And we know like what Dame likes to do. A lot of pick and rolls or a lot of deep threes. Kyrie's not going to be in position to get these boards. And looking at his assists, so loving what he's doing on the assist front so far. 78% hit rate this season, 7 out of 9 games. He's had 5 away games this season. And in all away games, he's covered this 5.5. He's averaging 7.2 per game. So 100% hit rate when Kyrie plays away from Dallas. If you want to go back a full year, 58% hit rate against this line last season. So in terms of single bets, I'm going to play Kyrie over 5.5 assists. I think it's only $1.80 at the moment. So a little bit of juice in there, but I'm liking what I'm seeing from Kyrie. I'm going to hand it over to my man, T. He's got 2 picks for us. T, over to you, my friend.
Dove Previews, it's me, T. We're back, and I've got a couple of plays that I like for tomorrow's games. First play I like is Victor Wembanyama over 1.5 blocks. Now, he's actually averaging 2.2 blocks per game this season. He's played more games to the over 1.5 number than he has to the under. And also a factor that I really like about this game is that the Memphis Grizzlies, they're the team in the NBA with the second most of their field goal attempts that get blocked, or close to 7 per game. So that could suit. Plus, he really contests a lot of shots. All right, so Victor Wembanyama over 1.5 blocks. Now the price is only $1.58, so it's pretty short. But I think the line probably shouldn't be 1.5. It probably should be 2.5 because it's more likely that he gets 3 than he gets 2. Then 1 would be after that. So yeah, Victor Wembanyama over 1.5 blocks. You'll find that on Bet365. Now, a bit more of a value play that I like for tomorrow. Zach LaVine, 20 plus points, 5 plus assists. Now that's paying $5.50 over on Bet365. Zach's assist numbers are down a little bit. He's playing roughly the same role. Okay, so when we look a little bit deeper at his numbers in terms of his involvement in the game and how many times he's receiving the ball and making passes, and those passes are leading to shot attempts, it's roughly the same as in seasons past, which resulted, those seasons he was averaging 4 and hitting 5 fairly often. So I think probably this year, at least initially, he's had like a little bit of bad shooting luck. In terms of the teammates he's passing to, some of them are pretty good offensive players. No, not amazing, but okay, good enough. But yeah, that's it for today, team. I'll catch you next time, and let's go.
Let's go. All right, 2 picks from T, 2 picks from me. So we like Steph Curry over 29.5 points, Kyrie under 25.5 points, under 4.5 rebounds, and over 5.5 assists. We're taking Wemby for over 1.5 blocks, and a value plan Zach LaVine, 20 points and 5 assists. I want to say thank you to everyone who's been commenting on the videos. It does help us get seen. So like, subscribe to the channel. Drop a comment, any comment. It could be about my head, my fresh haircut. How do you think this beard's growing? I'm trying to grow it out. Tell me what you think of this shirt. Too bright, not bright enough. What do you think of the pics? Are they shit? Just tell us. Just comment something. Help us get some traction. We hit 1,000 subs last week. I think we're 1,011 at the moment. So growing slowly but surely. And if you do have any recommendations, suggestions for what you want to see on this channel, let me know. Pop it in the comment section. I'll be back at a very similar time tomorrow. Best of luck tomorrow, and gamble responsibly.
Sub to the channel cause your boy's getting busy. Coming to your line from the west side of Sydney. We've got the free picks and the juice on the daily. It's all free, you don't even have to pay me.